ladies, hey, I'm Mose, and I'm finna teach you about the car game. Alrighty, and this is for the women that you got kids, can't afford a new car, but you need a used one. I'm finna teach you how to get a used car. And ladies, let me just mind you, you can use this with any kind of car. The first tip I want to give you, ladies, is to go to your local bank. If you got a relationship with a bank or a credit union, that will be the best place to get the funds to go purchase you a car. Because then what that does is they give you leverage. See, a lot of you ladies, what you like to do is you go to the dealership and they rack up this huge price and then try to get you approved for it. And a lot of times you don't get approved. Not only that, what they do is your credit score starts to drop because now they're trying to get you approved from all these different type of banks. So what I would suggest to you is the first thing, foremost, number one, not only that, look into the interest rates. Sorry, had a brain freeze. But look into the interest rates because most likely you can get a good interest rate from your credit union or a bank versus going to a dealership. It looked good on TV, but until you get there, then you get to see. Alrighty. Second thing is, when you get the monies for your vehicle, go to the dealership. First, go out and look for the type of car that you want. Cool? But this is what I'm going to suggest to you. When you buy a used car, this is something that they don't tell you. There's two types of cars. There's a salvage vehicle and then there's a clear title. A salvage vehicle is the one that has been hit. And they have salvaging, which means they rebuild it and they put it back on the lot. However, a clear title is just a car maybe that has one or two owners. But the title is clear, it's never been in an accident. So ladies, you always, when you go in there, always ask them, is it a clear title? Cool? Got it? And if you have any challenges with a clear title, ladies, it is okay to buy a salvage title. And the reason I wanted to make you guys aware of this is just about where the car has been hit. Now, what I will suggest to you is don't get a car that's been hit in the front. If you can get a car, I mean, they can replace doors, you can replace the back, you can replace the hood, you can replace the bumpers, you can replace the trunk. But one thing, when a car is hit in the front, it messes with the motor. In other words, it shifts the motor, and then you have issues as far as leaking oil, transmission fluid, and things of that sort. So I want to give you some game on that. The next thing is, lady, before you purchase the car, go and walk the car. Just walk around it. Look, this is where the leverage come in. You see dents, scratches, bumps, bruises. Hey, can you take something out for that? See, because the thing is, you already got the money. So don't even worry about what they talking about. Just don't let them add to you. But we finna take away. So if you go in there, for example, you got $10,000, but you only want to spend $5,000 of it, cool. I'm gonna show you how to get there. However, let's go ahead and get back into the walking the car. So when you walk in a vehicle, which is real cool, you look at the bruises and the scratches. Hey, can you take a little bit off for her? Hey, can you take off for this? Hey, can you take off for this? Before you get in the car and start it up, you want them to I'm a hood chick. You want them to pop the hood. And this is where I'm going to teach you ladies how to look at a motor. And I'm going to have a video that's going to recreate everything that I'm speaking to you on regards to. So you're going to have them to pop the hood. You want the hood to sit up. Now, the first thing, ladies, I'm going to educate you on. If under the hood is dirty, do not purchase the car. Because there might be some other issues that is wrong with it. And what it is that it's so dirty and stuff, and dirt get into certain places and it causes issues on the car. All right, cool. The second thing I want you to do is make sure you got some paper towels. You can take some towels, paper towels, whatever, because then this is where it comes to the fluids. I want you to pull out the dipstick. I want you to clean it. I want you to look at it. And I'm going to give you guys, ladies, a heads up. All right, so when it comes to a vehicle, to know if it has a cracked head. And you guys like, what the hell is a crackhead? Okay, not a crackhead. No, not a crackhead. No, not that kind of crackhead. A crackhead as far as the motor. And see, this is what happens when a car has been running and they haven't kept the oil in it like it's supposed to be kept. What happens is the motor overheats and it starts cracking the things on the inside of the motor, which causes water to leak into the oil. So this is why I want you to wipe the dipstick, and I want you to re-dip it to make sure when you look at it, make sure there's no water. If you got, ladies don't know oil and water don't mix, so you should be able to tell the difference. Ladies, I really want you to look into that. And also, if the car has a dipstick as far as the transmission, because some old cars still have a transmission stick, I want you to do the same thing. But the only difference about the transmission is you got to drive the car. You got to run the car to get a better understanding for the transmission. But that's the simple stuff. But also, ladies, I want you to look under the car to make sure there's no water dripping, no oil dripping, stuff like that. Sometimes you have to drive the car in order to see it, but I want you to look and pay attention to the car. Because, see, ladies, we get so excited about getting a vehicle to the point to where we forget that we need to watch and pay attention to the maintenance of the vehicle so that you would know what's wrong with the vehicle. And let me give ladies some game. Radiator. The radiator sits in the front. That's what you hear that. That's your fan. Your fan is in the front, and right in the front of the behind the fan, is your radiator. Now I need you ladies to look. Make sure look for corrosion around the radiator. I know I'm getting a little bit too technical, but hey, this is gonna help you ladies save a lot of money. And I won't see y'all cars on the curb or whatever on the freeway. So back to that. So what you're gonna do is you want to look at the crust and stuff around the radiator. Hey, if the car has been running, ladies, don't ever in your life open the radiator top when a car has been running. Because if you want to save face and you want to be cute, don't do that. Alrighty, so we look at it. So, and another thing I want you guys to look at, this is how you know if a car has a leak. Pay attention on the opposite side. It normally is to your left. There will be a cooler. The cooler is where they put the antifreeze and the water, depending on what kind of car you got, mixture, whatever. Watch and pay attention of the leverage. So if it's high, low, whatever, cool. If it's high on the maximum, that's fine. That means that there's no leaks or anything in there. All right, and another thing, ladies, I want you to look at you gotta kind of walk the car, look at the battery. You can tell about the car about the battery, right? You can tell if it's an old car, they ain't changed the battery or whatnot. Look at the corrosion around the battery, because a lot of times, ladies, when there's corrosion around the battery, the car won't start. So I want you to pay attention to these things. Hey, write this down, because this is going to save you a lot of money in the future. Alrighty, so let's go back to the battery. So look at the corrosion, shake the battery cable, see if they loose. That tells you a lot too, means that they need to be tightened up, because what can happen is if you're driving a car, that might clunk out. The reason they clunk out is because it could be that your cables could be loose. It could be your starter, but we'll get into that at another time. This video, I just want to show you ladies how to purchase a car. Alrighty, so after you looked at all that stuff, and I'm gonna tell you least but not the last thing is the power, not the power steering, however, but the brake fluid. Ladies, pay attention to the brake fluid. Make sure all your fluids, do a fluid check. If you don't understand what I'm saying, take a man with you, take a mechanic. Go and spend $20 or $30. Ladies, do what you do. Get you a mechanic, have him to walk that car with you. Tell him what you know. Give him, you know what I'm saying? Give him a little, hey, I know a little bit, but I just want to make sure this is the car for me. Cool. Alrighty, so make sure your brake fluid and stuff is full. Everything is at the max, or at least the minimum. But make sure you want it at the max, because if it's at the max, that means there's really not a lot of problems. Now, this is where we're finna get in the car. So now when you get in the vehicle, turn off the radio, turn off the AC, and I'm sorry to say it might be hot where you at, but I need you to turn it off because I need you to listen to the car. Alrighty? So when you start the car up, you should be able to listen. Listen, see if it run hard. Normally it's going to run hard for a little bit if the car has never been started for a while. That's cool. But pay attention, ladies. I need you to listen to the car and listen to the vibration of the vehicle. Because you can kind of tell, if a motor's off, and that means motor mounts, and I don't want to get too technical, but that means that the motor mounts are broken and the motor is shifting, so when you're getting in it, it's shaking. Or it might make some, like a humming noise. So I'm going to give you some game on that. Just be patient, let the car run. Get back out of the car, walk the car again. See if there's any fluids or anything that has been, that is leaking. Because sometimes you have to start the car to see what's really going on. Give it 5 or 10 minutes. Let the car run. Walk the car. Pop the trunk. Hey, and this is a good time to check the lights. So now you're going to check. You want to turn the lights on. Make sure all the lights work, the front and the back. hit the left blinker, right blinker, you know, hey, put your feet on the brakes. Get somebody to look at the brakes. Make sure the brake lights on. Make sure your hazard lights work. You want to make sure all that stuff works before you get the car. All right, cool. Last thing before we get into the meat and potatoes of it, ladies, I want you to get in that car. When you drive that car, I want you to drive the hell out that car. And what I mean by that is when you drive that vehicle, what you're going to do is when driving that vehicle, what's going to happen is that you're going to dog that vehicle out. I mean, you're going to drive the crap out that vehicle, because what that does is that allows you to know if it's shaking, if you have problems with stopping. That lets you know when you drive the car and you're driving it at full blast. I mean, at a 100 miles to 120 miles an hour, lights will start coming on. That lets you know that they have what they do is, ladies, with these lights, they put it on a machine and it'll turn the light off. And see, the thing is, y'all get a warranty. You get a 7-day warranty. So if these lights come on, so I want you to drive this car like this for 7 days. Don't drive it like you're trying to be cute and trying to keep a car. No, baby, I need you to keep your car for a long time. So what you do is you want to drive this car, and you want to drive this car to the max. I mean, fully to the max. And then it'll start shaking. You'll start hearing stuff. Sometimes the car cut off. That car cut off. Do not buy that car, because that means there's something wrong with the car. Now, I can't get into technical with that because I have to look at the car and see. All right, cool. All righty. So drive the car. Drive the car as if, hit the brakes. That'll let you know, oh, if you can hear the brakes, the brakes need to be changed. If it's hard to stop, hey, I would say that's not a good car. Because let me tell you, ladies, see, you like to see what's look good on the outside. That's why we have issues with picking with men. See, the men, they look good on the outside. They ain't worth nothing on the inside. We got to stop doing it. See, men are like cars. You got to know which one you want. Sometimes it might not look the way you want to, but it's going to get you from point A to point B. So I just want to give you a heads up on that one, all right? So with that being said, drive this car. Drive the crap out this car. Don't be afraid to drive the car. Drive it. Drive it. Put your feet on the gas. Drive it. Hit the brakes. Now, when you're driving the car, now this is when you turn the AC on and you turn the heat on. Because the thing is, you don't listen to the car, you know if it's rocking, shaking, or whatever. And once you do that, now you can turn the AC on, the heat on, then you mess with the radio. You do that last, because that's not important. Because you can always buy a new radio. Now with the AC, that could be a challenge, because if the AC has went out, and I'm sorry, I ain't got the terminology, but if the AC has went out, you know, that can cost you money to get to spend to get fixed, and you maybe don't have that money. Or if you want to do that, that's cool. Do what you do. However, I just want to show you how to buy a used car. That's half of it. But the last but not least, and I'm going to spend this couple of minutes, so when you take that car back and you know that's the car you want, that's where the leverage come in. So you done did the thing, you done walked around the car. Don't tell them how much you got. And ladies, if you can, take a blank check. Write it in. Do not, I repeat, do not take any monies that's already signed. Don't do that. Take you a blank check that you can write in. So when you talk them down, and ladies, this is a thing that they love to do. Oh, you want some rims? No. Do you want some mats for your car? No. Do you want this? No. Tell them you don't want that stuff. I'm gonna tell you why. Because those mats can cost you $800. Those rims can cost you $3,000. See, that stuff, nah, you don't want none of that. You just want a car. You want something to get you from point A to point B. All right? So this is where the leverage come in. You want to leverage, and hey, stick with the price. The price you put in your head, that's the price you're going to leave with. And I promise you they're going to put you in that car. I'm going to tell you why. Because they don't like paying the tax and title on them cars at the end of the year. And and this is another good thing, ladies. The best time to buy vehicles is around the end of the year. Because what they have to do is, well, there's 2 times of the year you can do it. You can do it like around the spring, summer seasons, or at the end of the year. And this is what happens, because they have to pay tax and title at the end of the year, so they're trying to get rid of cars. Alrighty? So I just wanted to give you ladies some game, show you some stuff. Hey, my name is Mosaic, but this is not the last time. I want to let you ladies know that I'm working with an organization that's called Extraordinary Jewels. So ladies, we are Extraordinary Jewels. I just want to put this out here. But hey, if you got any questions or comments, I got other videos that are coming. I'm going to be uploading. Please be patient with me. I'm trying to find the dates that I'll be able to upload for you ladies, because what I want to do, I want this to be the best. I want to be able to show ladies how to do something different. Don't think, hey, I'm going to talk about cars now, but hold on. A chick finna get straight bougie. I'm finna show you how to buy a house for you and your friends. Y'all get out here and do y'all thing. Hey, I'm gonna show you how to buy a house. Not only that, get your friends to live in it, let everybody else pay for that house. And guess what you do? You just chill on it. But anyway, again, my name is Mose, and